Happening here, the PPAC Broadway musical series continues this weekend, and this time it's Xanadu. It's a fantasy story about a Greek muse who comes to Earth and inspires the very first roller disco. And joining us on the roadshow are the two leads of the show, Max von Essen, who plays Sunny, and Elizabeth Stanley, who plays Kira. Good morning, guys.
How are you doing?
Good. We're so excited to have you here.
Thanks. We're excited to be here.
So it sounds like theater goers should pretty much leave their sensibilities at the door and prepare to be taken on a fantastical, journey. Tell me about the show.
Well, you kind of just gave the summary a little bit.
I was impressed at your synopsis.
Yeah, it was great. The gist is basically I'm this artist, Sunny Malone, and I'm struggling in my life in Venice Beach here, and she's this muse who comes down to inspire me. Her and her sisters sort of connive together and just figure out how I can achieve the greatest artistic achievement I could ever think of, which is, it's 1980, so it's a roller disco. But for me, it's like the biggest thing.
It's like
in
the Mona
world.
Lisa.
Yeah. Yeah.
So there was a film back in the 80s, as you said, about this, and you guys are doing the live performance. What do you think fans will think seeing this in the theater?
Fans have loved it because it does capture a lot of subtle elements of the movie. But as Max was saying, his family was here last night, and of all ages, his parents and his little nieces, and they'd never seen the movie and were not familiar with it and still loved it. So it's one of those things I think it works really well because it takes a lot of things from the film, but it also is very new and fresh and different. It sort of is winking at the film, actually, which is notoriously bad. So if you think, I'm not going to see that, the movie was terrible, you should actually see it.
Yeah,
it's funny.
Totally loving remake of the movie.
You get a whole generation new fans, which is great. But there's a lot of roller skating involved. I know you said for you, which is something you don't see in traditional theater. Did you have a ton of extra training to do for this show?
We did a lot, because I was not a roller skater before, by any stretch of the imagination. And so I would say we rehearsed for about a month, and almost half of that time was spent rehearsing the final number where we're all on skates, but then I was on roller skates like all day, every day
for
for
the whole
that
show,
time,
and you'd see her every minute in between scenes. Early in the morning, she was so committed because she really had to be. I mean, she has to be effortless.
I had my work
on
cut out for me.
skates. Yeah,
That's amazing.
but it's fun. Once you get it, it's really fun.
Well, it's fun because my character, who is a muse, she's magical, and so it's kind of fun to be on the skates because that does add a sort of non-human element.
I'll be doing a scene, all of a sudden she just appears, and literally like on the middle of a scene, it's like, whoa, and it really is kind of magical.
That sounds like a lot of fun. So glad to have you guys in here to tell us about them. We hope a lot of folks at home can become new fans of Xanadu. Yes, and it runs through Sunday. So for ticket information, you can just head to our website at foxprovidence.com.